TTPlant not only gives you full control on the tree-to-tree distance on and between the rows, you can plant within RTK precision down to the centimeter or inch and control the overall planting pattern you want your trees to be planted in as well. TTPlant is the only solution of this kind that enables you to plant trees in an automated way into a predefined pattern. Two planting patterns are available to you. You can plant in a 45-degree and a 90-degree pattern. That's how a 45-degree pattern looks like. That's how a 90-degree pattern looks like. Now, what is this good for? All the reasons that moved us to create this feature are connected to the concept of quality. We wanted to satisfy our clients' desire to get a constant and uniform quality produce out of their fields. Constant precision produces constant quality. When you are totally precise, not only on the row, but also between rows, and when you can control in which overall pattern you are laying out your plantation, what you are basically doing is to make sure that each single tree gets exactly the space it needs to develop to its full potential. The exact tree-to-tree distance and planting in a pattern mode guarantee that the branch development will be uniform throughout your plantation, allowing for consistent and uniform yields of any kind of tree crop you plant. If your trees are not planted exactly the same distance apart and in a precise pattern, branches may cross, causing an alternation of yield within your plantation. What this ultimately means is that TTPlant enables you to get a better performance out of your field. Another reason to plant in precise 45-degree or 90-degree patterns is that now you can enter your plantation with any kind of equipment in 45-degree or 90-degree angles and mechanize processes like weeding or on-spot fertilizing, for example. In addition, each tree's exact location is saved in the database of the TTPlant software. This location data can be used to develop custom solutions that satisfy your specific needs to automate and optimize any mechanical process. If you want to enter your plantation in 45-degree or 90-degree angles depends obviously on which kind of tree crop you are planting. Exact tree-to-tree distance and pattern planting means something different for each kind of tree you plant. But all have something in common. If the plant gets exactly the space it needs to develop to its full potential, and if all the plants in your plantation are assured that same space, then that will reflect in your harvest, no matter what you are planting. Let's see how that looks now. In this example, each tree of the first row stands exactly between two trees of the next row, giving you a precise 45-degree plantation layout. In this example here, each tree of the first row stands exactly near another tree of the next row, giving you a precise 90-degree plantation layout. This is a real-world example of such a highly ordered and totally precise plantation layout done with our TTPlant system. And this is another real-world example. The remarkable thing about TTPlant is that the system knows where each tree is supposed to go, right down to the centimeter or inch, within RTK precision, so to speak. TTPlant knows where exactly each tree needs to go on the row and between rows in order to form either a 45-degree or 90-degree pattern layout. This is a screenshot of the TTPlant software where planting into exact location is controlled. The green stars are the planted trees, and the red stars are the planned trees, depending on which pattern you chose beforehand. What this means to you is that you don't have to worry about it if you are planting precisely or not. The system takes care of that. All the operator sitting on the planting machine does is to keep feeding the mechanical planting machine which TTPlant is automating. The plants are planted into exact location, and the software then saves the exact location and coordinates of each single tree you plant within its database. But that wasn't everything. I will show you next what using the TTPlant system to automate your tree planting process can mean in numbers.